people. So this past weekend, we had our Delano event. That was on Saturday. And so out of the 40 people, 21 came out, and I think about eight enrolled on the spot. We actually had some people that ended up using her QR code, and we had to fix some things along the way because they enrolled incorrectly because everybody else was busy enrolling other people. But her mom is amazing. Like, she's super connected in her community, which made such a huge difference. And then we had also Dr. Diana share her testimony, which really brought a lot of just incredible credibility. So such a blessing. And then, oh my goodness, we had Dr. Art that attended the event who ended up enrolling someone yesterday. So it was really amazing. And then I just wanted to say too that before I turn it over to is Jasmine on? I have to see if she's on. Just huge congrats to Jasmine for hitting her second core three. So it's been just fun, and then it's going to be great because we also, since we didn't get to a lot of the folks that her mom invited couldn't make it. They had another event that Saturday, so we'll be following up with another Zoom event on Thursday, this Thursday. So yeah, so if Jasmine is on, I don't know if she's on. If she's on, I'd love for her to share. Let me see if she's on. Oh, yep, she's on. Jasmine, do you want to share? You're muted, Jasmine.
Oh, hi, good morning. I didn't know I just got on right now. Were you t asking me to share? Lovey.
Yeah, I was just sharing with them about the event that we had on Saturday and how well it went.
Great. Good morning, everyone. Hi, George. Hi, Nilbert. Hi, Adrian. Just
Hi,
trying to
good
get
morning.
around. Yeah, I just want to say thank you to Lovey and Nilbert because they just were so amazing in serving the Delano community. I grew up in this town since I was 5. I yeah, immigrated from the Philippines and we were in this small town. I've performed in this little town festival called Philippine Weekend since I was little. And I was actually they have a pageant for like they say tiny tots for what do you call it? Like a Miss Philippine Weekend, Mrs. Philippine Weekend, they have a Mr. Philippine Weekend. They have this big thing, it's a community. And my mom's been very active in this community, ever since I was little. I'm 47 now, so it's been over 40 years, 45 years of this event happening. So the community's big there. So for us to just come down, and I told Nilbert this when I stayed at his house last time, and he's the one that came up with, we need to do an event for your mom in Delano, and I'm just like so grateful they're willing to drive through all this traffic, I don't know, 6 hours or whatever it was, just to get to my small town. And my mom, just invited everybody. We had over 25, 30 people there, and it was just like an amazing time to just like full circle. Like, why did I grow up in this town? It was just to be able to serve them and like now in this capacity to bring together hope for the community. And we had, doctors there. I was so grateful. Dr. Diana, we just enrolled her like 3 weeks ago, I think, or two, not even 3 weeks ago. And she drove down from Turlock, which was a 2-hour drive with her son. And her testimonial was incredible, just her credibility, everybody, you know, um, just really respected her, respected Nilbert, respected Levy. It was just like, quiet there. Like they were all just absorbing all the information. I got so many great responses. We had other, my friends, my mom's friends were doctors and they signed on. And so it's exciting to see, what God's going to do with my little town. They invited us to the Philippine Weekend Festival this October to have a booth. This idea came in my mind. Oh, maybe, they have little flyers out right now for food for vendors if you want to be a vendor, and then also for performances if you want to be part of the performances, because they have this big thing where they have a stage where they do all different like cultural performances, singing performances. They have a basketball tournament that people come from all over different states too. They form basketball teams,
How exciting.
golf tournament,
Exciting. Yeah.
volleyball tournament. And I was like, well, maybe I could do my yoga performance there. Who knows? I don't know. Whatever ideas start coming in that God can put in our heads to make this, can keep growing this community and making the word like known that we're here. But yeah, so I'm super excited. I'm very encouraged, and yeah, I'm excited for what God's doing. And people just keep, they want to be part of something bigger, I think too. And so this is definitely the platform to do it. But
Yeah, wonderful, Jasmine. That's so great. Thank you so much for sharing that. And how beautiful for your community to show up for you and show up for what you guys are doing. And being in a place of service always really helps, right? So that's really beautiful. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. I'm excited for you and Lovey and Nilbert and all the beautiful things that you guys are doing. It's wonderful. Keep up the great work. Congratulations on I think you hit core 3 twice, right? Core Builder?
I'm not sure. I'm
She,
not sure.
Okay,
Core
that's
three,
why
core
Lovey was,
three.
yeah,
Jasmine hit
Lovey
hers.
was recognizing you for core 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jasmine hit her second core 3.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's too funny. So yeah, I knew you were popped on here and you're like, well, I'm sharing something, but they were really just congratulating on you and your core 3. So that's wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it shows. We'll
Yeah,
take one more
congratulations.
share because we're going to dive into a lot of great stuff today. So go ahead, Caroline. Would you like to share? I could see your hand raised. Oh, you're muted, Caroline. You want to unmute yourself.
Sorry, tired.
There you go.
So first off, I just want to thank Adrian, of course, George too. Um, I was in Texas, now I'm California. Adrian and I flew in on Saturday, I think. We took her daughter to school in Lubbock, Texas, at Texas Tech, and then we had to jam out of there real quick because of one of my top trainers, Barbara Blackburn, had a big event here, and that's why Adrian initially came here. And it was, I'll have, oh my God, Adrian, I'll have you talk about it a little bit, but that event was amazing. Adrian took her time to fly into California. We did it at the last minute, barely made it to the party in time, but that event was probably the best I've ever seen in my community. Doctors, all her trainers, the event was beautiful. I was at this gentleman's home, and it was an anniversary for Barbara, my brand ambassador, for um, her guests. I guess what do you call them? Her, what are they? Oh, her, Adrian, I can't remember their names.
It's okay.
Oh, okay, wait. And then after that party, we went on to another Filipino party in South San Jose here with one of our brand ambassadors, Beth. And that was amazing, similar to Jasmine, what she was saying about the Filipino community. It's amazing. And we got to meet, and I knew several of them still. His name's Dado, and Beth calls him the Bill Gates of Philippines. Anyway, he was there with his wife, and it was nice to see them again. And the Filipino community is amazing. I have to say that they're so warm and they want you to eat. And and then after that, today we're gonna have a party at my house. And then tomorrow we're going down to Santa Barbara to do another training, not a training, but an event at my son-in-law's his gym. And then off to Indio. And so we're going to do an event there. And I think, Nilbert, if you want, I think we sent you an invitation to that too, if you wanted to go. So anyway, all these events are open, and I think Adrian put them on the Facebook site, and I'm going to be posting them also. So anyway, that's all that in a nutshell. But it's been a whirlwind, and Adrian's been a trooper.
Been fun. We've been doing a lot. Yeah, so Caroline, it's so exciting to see all the stuff that you're putting together too. I'm happy to be here with you. Thank you for doing all of this and being such honestly, just really consistent and a lot of fun. So yeah, so we're doing really good. It's been great. Okay, real quickly, Nilbert, I saw your hand raised for a second. Was there something you wanted to share? And then we'll dive in.
Oh no, that was a thumbs up. That was a
Oh,
thumbs
okay.
up.
I wasn't sure. I was like, wait a minute, is that okay? Okay. Yeah, so all of those events now, and raise your hand if you're in the Legacy Makers Facebook group. You guys are utilizing that and you see the events going out. Beautiful. Okay, and you're adding your teammates in there as you go. Wonderful. Okay, I'm loving this. I feel like this is going to be the most duplicatable system moving forward, is making sure that we're utilizing the Facebook group. Now, of course, we're going to have people who aren't on Facebook. I understand that. We'll do our best to make sure that they get the website, the ourlegacymakers.com, for onboarding. And coincidentally enough, today's subject is about onboarding and duplication. Mind you, George, thank you so much. George just put the Facebook group link if you guys want to join. Make sure you're in it. I know Sky had reached out to me and she's like, am I in this group? I'm like, yep, you're already in it. So some of you guys might already be in there, but if you're not, please do so. Yes, thank you, Irene, for reminding everyone that there's an event at corporate headquarters, not in the corporate office, but at an office nearby that corporate has access to. So it's going to be really fun for anyone who decides to invite and show up to the Lehigh, Utah event. Okay, so all of those, by the way, are posted on the Facebook, the Legacy Makers Facebook group. So Irene's got hers up there for Tuesday, August 19th. We have the California events there, and anyone else who has an event going on, please make sure that your team posts it, that it's a 3 event. Okay, not just a random event, a 3 event. Post those in the Legacy Makers group on Facebook. All right, so we are going to dive in. I love hearing all the wonderful work, all the wonderful things that are going on. I wanted to start with a quick little quote because I feel like we're talking about onboarding and we're talking about duplication. And one of the things that I've always been told in this business is that success in this business, actually, it isn't built on what works. It's built on what duplicates. Do you see the difference? Right? So when we have these systems in place, it's, are you implementing them? Some of us are, and I'm just going to say it, some of us are a party of one. We get involved in this business, we get excited, we get on the products, we're enjoying them every single month. We haven't opened our mouth, we haven't shared with anybody. We are a party of one. Let's say you go out and you share with your closest friends or your, your kids or your siblings or your aunt, your uncle, things like that. Now you might be a party of 2, right? Or 3, I guess, if you're core 3, okay? You might be a party of 3. The purpose of continuing to plug people in, and you're like, why am I not moving from a party of 3 to a party of 10? How come it's so difficult to move from a party of a 3 to a party of a 10? And the reason that is that you've got to be able to get new partners started quickly with clarity, confidence, and the tools that they can duplicate, that are easily accessible to them, right? So when they come on board, right, the purpose of onboarding in the first place is to make sure that they understand how to duplicate this business out in a simple way, and that you're also setting, some expectations for them on like how to share the mission of 3. What are our values? What's our culture? What's our community about, right? We pride ourselves on being a diverse group of global community partners all over the place, right? That are helping people be happier and healthier on a daily basis, and that we're building out large distribution centers, basically. You're not a distribution, but you're a global distribution center. Each one of you is a franchise. That little position, the little ID number, you guys, you can have business in anywhere that 3 is. So you are a global distribution business, right? Because you can distribute 3 properties through your link, through your social e-commerce link, from wherever your cell phone is at, wherever you're at in the world, right? And so that's exciting. We want to make sure we're talking about growth, service, and duplication, how to do those things. The next thing is that they need to be able to have quick access on how to find things. So the first thing you want to do is you want to be able to start with the welcome letter. And everybody has access to the welcome letter. So if I dive in here and we go to the, oh, I hear a lot of dogs downstairs. Sorry, hold on. Hopefully you guys can't hear that through mine. Can you hear all those dogs? No?
I can't hear it. No, you're okay.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you so much. I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to help people. Okay, Donna, that's a really great question for corporate, for Spark Global. So the onboarding calls on those morning calls, if they're not being done, it's because Spark Global hasn't done it. Okay, just real quick. I know she put that question in there twice. So FYI, but it's okay because you have these happening here too. And we are actually going over onboarding. So if we come in here, okay, and you come into the welcome page on the ourlegacymakers.com. The reason we have this set up, it's because it should be used as a duplication tool. All right. So when you come in here, as people are coming on board, you're starting them with a welcome letter. everybody gets a welcome letter. And you're like, oh, I can skip that step because the company sent them a welcome letter. Has anyone ever said that to themselves before? Right? I don't need to send that because the company emailed them and sent them our idea and said, welcome to 3. But the difference is they're being welcomed to 3, but 3 isn't their team. 3 is not, necessarily the one who's going to be guiding them and teaching them how to duplicate. So the reason you do that twice and you send them the team welcome letter here. Oh, am I sharing my screen? Yes. Okay. Well, my sharing is just checking. Okay. So thank you for the confirmation. So when they scroll down, this is the first page, whether you send I like to sorry, I'm talking kind of quickly. I like to have the welcome letter downloaded. And it is in the Teams on our app. If you guys are part of the Teams on the 3 app, it is in there. And so you're able to quickly text that. Okay, you're able to quickly text that or quickly email it out to your brand new teammate. So I want to make it simple and easy for you guys to be able to get the welcome letter out. But the first thing you want to do is just bookmark this page, this ourlegacymakers.com, because it's going to be the quickest way to help you be able to duplicate, to go from a party of 3 to a party of 10. To teach people how to follow that path, that system, right? Remember, it's not what works, it's what duplicates. So if you come in here and everybody starts getting a welcome letter, you just like up-leveled your commitment to duplication because you're also covering your booty, CYA, right? Cover your booty, because when they come in and they read that welcome letter, guess what? It walks them through all of the steps that are in this welcome section. So how many of you guys have had to help somebody set up SmartShip before? Yeah, I do. I walk them through it. Sometimes I bookmark that tab right there and I send it to them. And I say, here, oh, you want to do it on your own? Let's do it. Otherwise, when I'm doing their onboarding, guess what? If I'm doing an onboarding call with them or a Zoom with them, I'll go in and I'll make sure their SmartShip is set up because I don't want them to ever miss an order. And I don't want them to ever miss what? More importantly, a paycheck. You've got to have SmartShip set up. That is the key. It's the glue that holds your business together. It's the glue that holds their business together. So it must be done, right? That's like step number 1, I think, somewhere in that welcome letter. The next one is making sure they have the 3 app downloaded, right? And this is so funny. I've seen George do 1,000,001 trainings on the 3 app. And guess what? The reason we still talk about it is because we know you're going to continue to have questions. And the app gets updated and things change. And we're still trying to update our contact list and making sure that we're uploading our entire contact list in the app. And some people are like, oh my gosh, I'm scared. I don't want to upload my entire contact list in the 3 app because I don't really want, XYZ, my friends, nothing is going to happen without you doing it on the app. So even if you upload your entire contact list, all of your brothers, sisters, mothers, past company associates, things like that, they will not receive anything from the 3 app until you take action on it. So don't be rest assured about that, but make sure that you have that tool in your hands and that you are utilizing it, because this is the fastest way to share information about 3 is through using the 3 app and the links that are provided there. The next thing is making sure you're part of the Facebook community, which is the first thing we talked about today. So you'll click here, you can add yourself to the Facebook community. And you'll be welcomed in. There's an automated welcome that goes for every 3 people who come on board with, guess what? The steps that we're going through right here. How to bookmark those pages. You see? Are you seeing the duplication, the system? Everything's talking to each other, right? Between the website, the app, the community, right? It's all speaking the same language of how to get started and how to be successful here at 3. So that's why that's so key. The team calendar, we want to make sure that's bookmarked too, so that people are following that, right? So that when they go in there, there's always something for everybody. There's something happening every day that they can plug into. This call is going to be your most powerful call outside of your personal team call. This call is going to be one of your most powerful calls because you can count on it. Right? You can count on this call happening. You can count on your team being able to plug in and get something useful to use that day, getting a piece of information that helps them go, aha, oh, I should send that welcome letter. Oh, I should create my new list for my board of directors. Oh, this is a helpful way to invite people to take a look at 3. Oh, I can set up my own event. And these might be the tools and resources that I could bring to it. So all of that. Okay. How many of you guys have ever walked somebody through their back office and you're like, ooh, that's a lot. Okay, you could send them this link. How many of you guys have tried to help somebody set up their 3 wallet? That's probably can be the most tedious if they have a business, they're trying to do it through an LLC. Send them this link. Okay. How many of you guys are like, I need to help my brand new person see the value in getting their core 3? Anybody? Yeah. You want to send them the business training section. Okay. Anyone here who's like, oh my gosh, this person has so many product questions. So many. I keep sending link after link after link after link individually on my phone. I feel like I'm blowing up their phone with individual links. Just send them the product education tab. It has everything. It's been updated with Kinetic. It has everything in there, you guys. They can go in and it's just a one-stop shop for education. You can send that to them there. The next one's going to be making sure you're plugged into the team trainings and recordings, because any call that's missed is also a great tool to share with your team. So if you are emerging team, if you have 3 people on your team, if you have 10 people on your team, these calls should be issued out to them, right? Or they should know where to find them. And then that way, because Bob is working his regular 9 to 5 job and can't plug in at this 10:30 a.m. Eastern call, then he gets a reminder that he can listen into, oh my gosh, you should have seen Nilbert's training the other day. Oh my goodness, you should have seen Christine Peterson's, training that she did the other day, right? So making sure that they see how we're connecting and communicating together as a team and we're growing together as a team is one of the most powerful things you can do. On top of the educational piece of it, it's knowing that they have that ability to be able to plug in. Okay, so yeah, so that's that. Okay, the next thing is, I just would say this, is that, as far as duplication goes, the biggest thing that you can do that you can follow is becoming core 3. So let me just pull that up one more time for you guys. I want to reiterate these bonuses for core 3. Oops, I put in core 3. That's fun. Okay, wall.3international.com. And this is on the welcome letter. This is the company's, where the wall is like, just think about it like a bulletin board, posting to the wall. That's where the company puts all the updates, like for the back to school packs, right? For the core 3, double core 3, for the Leadership Edge event happening in Las Vegas coming up, for when we're opening up new locations for the next big event here. And again, additional resources for Kinetic, the Love 3, our philanthropic effort. I'm sure you guys are all aware of how powerful the wall is. But if you come down here, we're going to dive into the core 3. So it is double core time. So if we download the flyer, you're going to see it here. What's new? It says for a limited time, you can double your core 3 rewards, but only if all qualifying enrollments take place within the promotional period. More enrollments equals bigger rewards. Same core 3 you love, just double bonuses. All right. So when we had core 3 originally, it was $100. Now it's $200 is on the table. So you can earn $200 when you personally enroll 3 new, see that? New brand ambassadors or customers with a combined minimum of 1,000 PSV during the promotional period, or have any combination of new brand ambassadors or customers who initial orders or upgrade. So if they upgrade to a larger pack, right? So if you have somebody who comes on with an intro pack and they upgrade to a pro collection pack, does that count? Yes, that counts. Okay, this goes from August 11th to September 7th. So my friends, we've got like a nice little run here up until that time frame where you can earn these extra bonuses. Now, why do you want to earn an extra $200 in 3? Is that significant? For some of you guys, would that be big money? Or for some of you guys, is it the principle of the matter? Either way, doesn't matter to me, right? Because it works. What I'll tell you is it works both ways. If you guys are looking for a story to revive your business, if you've been in 3 for a little bit, okay, you want to go core 3. You want to be an example of the next promotion. So you want to be recognized, you want to share your core 3, and you want to tell people, I can't believe I just earned an extra, you can say the income, you can say 200, or if you go core 3 builder, okay, you earn 600. We'll go through that in a second. You want to shout that to the rooftops. My company just paid me an extra bonus right now for sharing with 3 people the power of our products, the power of our business pay plan, our structure, things like that. It is the story. That's why you do the promotion, to keep your business active and alive and growing and getting people excited about what's happening here in the world of 3. On top of it, I think there's some holidays coming up. I think there's some things that can be done with that extra 200, right? Or 600. So if you earn 600, it's because you did core 3 twice, right? 2 times 3 is 6. So if we come down here, let me give you the different examples and the scenarios. And you guys, this is duplicating. This is the path for duplication Okay. And then once you are duplicating and you're earning your core three and you're doing your core three builder, then you're plugging those people back into what I just shared with you. You're doing your onboarding. Don't wait for the team to do your onboarding. Although we're here for you every Saturday, that needs to be done immediately, because the faster you get them onboarded, the faster you get them working on what? Their core three. Okay. Helping them say, hey, let's make a list. Who do you know? Right? Let's get a little bit of extra cash in your pocket and also share the power of this incredible company and what we're doing globally. So that's why that's so important. So in scenario one, you see here, let's say that they're giving you different examples of the time frames, but the first thing you want to do, my friends, is you want to enroll 3 people with a minimum of 1,000 PSV. There's that core 3, right? Here, what it's saying too is, let's say this person's before August 11th and you do 3 more during the, or you to earn the $100 during the core 3 period, they're going to double your bonuses. So it's saying what happened before was 100, what's happening now is 200. What you can do here is you might have 0 enrollments before the promo, but you get 3 during the promo, you still earn the $200 bonus. Okay, so you guys can go through all the fine print. You can look at it there if you like. For those of you guys who are detail oriented, if those of you guys just want to know the short of it, the short of it is enroll 3 new people, brand ambassadors or customers who total the orders between them, doesn't matter where they are in the tree. Okay, the orders between them total 1,000 PSV, or personal sales volume, CV, right? So you would go off of the packages. You'd go off the packages. Okay, so any questions? I'm going to stop sharing for a second because I kind of flew through some of that and then went into the duplication aspect of becoming core 3. But real quickly, any questions about onboarding, the team website, or core 3? Some of you guys are like, oh my gosh, Adrianne, this is so redundant. That's okay. That's good. Okay, the more you see it, the more you'll be like, got this.
Adrianne, we may want to find, since it's on our calendar, we may want to find out if corporate is no longer doing the onboarding calls in the morning, because it's on the calendar and I put a new person on there and nobody was there.
Yeah, I understand how
Yeah.
frustrating that is
Yeah.
for you. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it would be frustrating for anybody who invited a new person on there today. That's actually not, that's Spark Global. It's actually not corporate. I say corporate sometimes because that's like our bigger team, but it's actually not corporate. It's Spark Global. So that would be Samson Lee and Kim Wee, and that's what they're putting together. And I'm sure that there is an onboarding. What I would do, Donna, if I was you, just to try to mitigate this, I would go on to the Spark Global, find a previous onboarding call that you feel is appropriate to share with them, and send them that YouTube link.
Yes, and the reason I didn't do that is because I know a lot of things is changing with the Facebook, and I wasn't sure myself. So I was going to go on the onboarding because I know we're moving a lot of things over to Facebook. So is the Our Legacy website going to continue on, or because I thought I heard you say last week that we were going to be moving things over to Facebook. So I'm a little confused.
We have everything. Nope. I love this question.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, don't be confused. This is a great question. Okay, so the website has been and always will remain. And the Our Legacy Makers website will never go away because it is our team website. And so it'll never go away. It'll just continue to be updated. What I was saying is the Facebook group will mimic the content that's on the website.
Okay.
So in other words, they're talking the same language. So if you go onto the Facebook group, the Facebook community, and you were to take that new person that you just welcomed, you could go in and tag them on the featured post. I'll show you where that is in just a second, guys. And they would get the same information. Now, would it be an onboarding call by Kim or Samson or somebody from the greater leadership team? No. But it's still a great resource for onboarding. So there's many ways that you can skin this cat. There's many ways you can onboard. So if Spark Global doesn't come out with an onboarding call in the morning, it's okay, because there's so many other ways we can onboard, how we can onboard them. So let me show you that real quickly. What I was saying we're getting rid of is Shout. I'm no longer really pushing content or pushing material into Shout because there's not enough engagement in there. It's a totally separate tool they have to download outside of the tools that the company has already asked us to download, which would be the 3 app, and if they're using AI. So as soon as they came out with AI and everything else, I was like, this is too many. So, and as I was seeing like where the content was going, the amount of obviously there's data for this. So there's not enough people in the data for Shout saying that this tool's worth us putting more time or energy into. So we've moved those quick links over. So let's do this. Let's do a deep dive. Okay, real quickly, everybody. This is good for everybody. Okay, so we are going to go to, actually, let's just do it this way. Let's go.
Before you continue, I just want to add that every Saturday we have also an onboarding call. Every Saturday.
Which is on the team calendar.
It's on the team calendar, yeah.
It's on the team calendar as well. Okay, so let's go through this way. I'm on the team website right now, the ourlegacymakers.com. You guys can bookmark that. On the welcome page, the very first page, we're going to scroll down. Okay, oop, my cursor is stuck. Okay, there we go. Facebook community. So I'm in the Facebook community now. And then do you see at the very top on your desktop and on your cell phone, you'll see at the top it says featured. Okay, so these are featured posts that are always there for you that are going to go through what are some of the most important things. So if I were to click on this, the welcome, it looks like this. And then guess what? It's got all of these resources here. The team training website, the huddle, this huddle that we're on right now, how to download the 3 app, the team YouTube channel, your 3 back office, and some additional resources. Okay, like the company, like the global brand ambassadors. If you want to join more Facebook groups for 3, there's only 2 that are official, plus this team one. And if you have a private one, but we'll get into that in a moment. I know some have a private one. So what you would do is we do something called add tag message. Now, it's automated. So if you were to add somebody or invite them into the group, it would automatically send this to them. Okay. Now they might not know what to do with that though. So it's always a good idea to still come in here and type down here something like, welcome to the team. Donna, you can put the @ sign. So if you do like @ okay, Donna, okay, Childress, here you are. Please see the attached onboarding, you could say onboarding information above and bookmark, right? Bookmark the appropriate links, things like that, you know, or dive in to the welcome page, the welcome, I guess, links on ourlegacymakers.com. And then you could jump on a thing with them, something like that. Okay, so then you would post it, boop. Now Donna will receive a notification that she's been tagged in something. There'll be like a little bell ding on her Facebook if she's in Facebook, okay? And then here, look, if you tag the website's right there for her. So she would click that and she'd come back. So now everything's really talking to each other, right? She'd come back and she'd go, oh, I got to read the welcome letter. I got to get that going. Oh, this has to be updated. I'll do that today, like right after this call. I did update it without the shout and it didn't save. So sometimes Wix does that, but that's okay. It's neither here nor there. It still works. Either way, they would still get everything that they needed. Okay. If we come back, then they could set up their SmartShip, their 3 app, and then they're already a part of the Facebook group. So the reason I wanted to go do like that is because something might get missed. We're human beings, right? So what happens is something might get missed, but either way, there will be a tool that they're consistently connected to, whether it's the Facebook community, whether it's the 3 app, whether it's the team website, whatever that is, that there's they're able to plug into something that they know is going to work, right? So if you're like, well, what about the business? Yes, absolutely. So they come in here, they click on the business training, and it's going to take them through the 5-point recruiting system. How to launch their business, what's their goal, how to, basically recruit. Okay, so it goes through creating a names list, sharing their story. These are all hyperlinks. They can click on these and download these documents and go through them. All right, so that is that. All right, so but that is the Facebook group. So any questions about that? If they were to click over here, they do get the schedule. Okay, and it lists Spark as separate. Do you see that? Monday through Friday is the huddle. Spark is that onboarding call you were talking about. It's separate here, and you can find previous recordings here. So if you were to click on this second one right here, the schedule, and go through, if you're like, oh shoot, for whatever reason, probably, somebody missed the onboarding call or whatever, okay? You could come in here to Spark Global Calls, click on that YouTube link. Excuse me. Come here into videos. Excuse me. And they should be, oh, here's an onboarding. That's from July 28th. Here's an onboarding. July 21st. Here's an onboarding. July 14th. I don't think the date matters. The most important thing is them feeling like they got a tool, right? So let's see. This is the latest. Usually these look different for whatever reason. Usually they're categorized, right, George? I swear they were. It's okay. Excuse me. Anything in here that gets exciting to you, I would send it to them. All right. Or just send them straight to the website. Okay, hopefully that helped a little bit, just walking through that. Okay, does anyone have any other questions? Kevin Beamer, let me see. When I first discovered this website, I was overwhelmed with knowing where to start. But this is fabulous. Yeah, learning the basics. It's true. The whole process can feel overwhelming if you don't have a mentor or a leader sharing how to do it, right? So that's why it's key that you as the leader help knock out some of that noise right away, right? So you want to send the welcome letter first and foremost, which I will update immediately. Okay, you want to send the welcome. It is also available in Teams. Why don't I have my phone? Okay, I was going to try to share with you. If you go to Teams, the app, and you're on the Teams, I think the code is, what's the code, George, for the Teams on the app? 07.
No, 7777.
7777.
4 sevens. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you want to put that in the chat? Correct, thank you. 7777, 4 sevens. Okay, so you guys want to go lucky number 7s. Okay, if you go into your app and you click on Teams and you go in there, you're going to see that there are some shared documents in your phone app, okay, that you'll be able to have, and the updated welcome letter is there. Excuse me, I'm like coughing. Okay, any other questions?
Yes.
Onboarding or duplication? Yes, Sky, go ahead.
So I was just trying to type, but I'm typing on a phone, so it doesn't go very fast. So
That's okay.
Your Legacy Maker website, I'm looking on the Facebook group, and you were talking kind of fast for me. So where do I find the Legacy Maker website that I can send to my friend?
Are you on the Facebook group right now?
Yeah.
Okay, scroll to the very top till you can't scroll any further.
Got it.
Okay, and you should see a section that says featured.
Got it.
Okay, and featured, there should be a blue little graphic that says welcome.
Blue little graphic. Where might it be?
It's in featured.
I clicked on featured.
What do you see in featured?
I see a post that you did August 11th, and it said weekly event schedule, quick links.
And there should be some more in the featured.
See more. And team calendar, I see morning mastermind huddle. I see previous recordings. I don't
That's in your
see,
featured section?
yeah, and I don't see the welcome letter or the website link.
Okay, go to the very, very top till you can't go anymore. And
Gotcha.
I think you actually do need to update either your Chrome or your browser or your Facebook. But go into this because it'll look a little different. Okay. But do me a favor, go to the top right under where you see all the bubbles of the members. I want you to scroll all the way over to the side. There's a search tab.
Got it.
Okay, put in welcome.
Oh, there you are.
Okay. Okay, there's going to be a bunch of these welcomes. All right. The team website is right below that because this is the automated. The automated looks like this. I don't know why this weird guy is there. Like, I don't understand the purpose of that, but he's celebrating you with a full beard and a man bun. Okay. But anyway, so he's there. Okay. And we don't know why, but Facebook likes him, I guess. But anyway, there is an original welcome. So what it's doing is that you can scroll down. Do you see the big one right here?
Oh, now I see it. I see it. I see it.
Okay. So that's what it looks like. It says, welcome to the team. So you can click on that guy or the picture of either one, and you can come over here and the resources are attached to that.
Okay. And I just welcomed my new BA. So,
yeah. And you can literally come in You can like the post, okay? You can comment underneath it. And the more a post gets used, right? Like the more you guys are we call them adding them to the group, tagging them in the welcome post and writing a little message below, the more that gets used. You literally could come in and copy and paste the same thing, Sky. Like I'll do it for you, okay? Paste, and I'm going to come in and take out Donna's name. I'm going to use the @ sign. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Sky. Okay, I'm make sure you tag the right Sky. Okay, SKYE Miller. Okay. And then I would hit tab.
Okay.
Now, if let's say I brought 3 people in that day,
Uh-huh.
I really could welcome them all the same and copy paste, tag them all on there, add and then be like done. Okay. So you want to make sure they understand that there's like a system for all of this, right? So now you could just very well send them the team website, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to do that. I want to work with her. She really wants to do this. So this is exciting.
Yeah, yeah. And so as we get more systemized, it just makes everything so much easier. So you guys, if you were working a regular job, okay, there's systems for a reason. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Protocols put in place. Okay. Why does a company have certain protocols and things put in place? It's to CYA. It's to cover their booty, right? Okay. Did they get a welcome letter? Did they get a confirmation of their order? Did they get their username and password link or, something like that? All of those things, you guys, you're running a business. You're not an amateur, you're a professional. Professionals make sure that people understand where they're supposed to go, right? They understand the tools. So even if you guys are in there like, hey, we need to talk to your 3 friends and help you go core 3. We need to talk to Joanne and Lisa and Tony. Okay, like ASAP. Okay. Even while you're still doing that, right? Do you know what I mean? Even while you're still doing that, you still need to make sure that they're systemized and plugged in. Okay, go ahead, Caroline. Oh,
Sorry.
there you
I know. Okay. I don't understand the 777 thing.
go. Yeah. So go to your phone app, you're on your desktop, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go onto your 3 app on your phone, everyone. We'll do it together. Okay.
I don't.
Mm-hmm. Okay. In your 3 app, the very bottom, giving everyone a little bit of time to load it. Mine's still loading. So, okay. In your 3 app at the bottom, excuse me. Let me see. George, it's not only in posts in Pulse. I can't speak today. Let me see here. Okay. You'll hit business where it shows like the little core 3 downline. Okay. At the very top, once that's loaded, it says team access codes. Okay. Open that. And then you'll see a team access code there, right? And you'll type in that 777747 and then join the team. Mine just said, I can't subscribe myself to my own team. I tried. Okay. So, all right. I guess I'm already there.
Andrea,
Yes,
sorry.
Nisha.
Yeah. When go to the app, where to go to find that? Can you start over again? Sorry, I I didn't catch you. Please.
It's okay. Yes. Okay. So do you have your app open on your phone already? Your 3
Yes.
app?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to go down to the very bottom
Mm-hmm.
and you are going to you're going to tap on the one that says 3. I'm sorry,
3.
my business.
Business.
Sorry,
Yeah.
My business.
Yes.
My business. Okay. All right. And then what do you see?
I see the top is back office, additional services, and
So
have 3 team access code. Okay, open.
Yep, open team access codes.
Okay.
And then in there, you're going to put 7777 and join.
Oh, okay. This is the one.
Yep. And then if you come back to tools, once you've joined, you're going to see under my tools, you're going to see some team things that have been added, like that brand new welcome letter.
Okay.
So for example,
Go back to where?
well, what does it say now?
So after I joined the team, the page come back. I already see. I saw that it say join the team, and then I go back to the other to the same page that for the business page.
Okay. So so now you're right, you're back where you started on the page.
Yes.
Okay. So now go use your finger and push up and pull down and let it reload.
Okay.
And you should have access to some different materials there.
I see. Back office SSO.
No, did
Purchase
you put in the team code already and
team
submit?
code. Yeah.
Okay, so on the very bottom, you might have to scroll, you might have to close that out and just reopen the app.
Okay. I rewrote it. Okay.
Yep.
Go. Okay. Go off. Go off the app.
And just go back in.
Let me see because it's still there.
Okay. Yep.
Hang on. Okay, come back to the back office.
No, you don't need to go to the back office now. It's just,
Where
you
will I
have
go?
different-
Where
Mhm.
will I go?
Okay, so what you're going to do now is you're going to refresh that and you're going to pull down and you're going to see some additional tools and resources that you would not have had normally.
Okay.
First, do you want to walk through what does that say?
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me share because it's the best way to share.
Okay. Also, and very good point. Thank you, Christine. If you are a 3-star and 3, there is a new North American Market, that's NAM, North American Market 3-star group on WhatsApp. So Justin Call is our Chief Growth Officer, and he is inviting you guys into the 3-star group for continued communication. So you'll want to make sure that you're a part of that because not only did you earn it as a 3-star to have that type of communication with corporate, but you want to make sure that you're there. And you should have already received an invite because the company was adding people. It looks like this. It says NAM, join NAM 3-stars, the very bottom there. You can do a search.
Okay, I have the phone on app. I'm gonna go really quick.
Thank you.
Here, business. You click here in business. Then here it says,
Team
what is
access.
it? Team codes. Team codes on top. When you click and open, and I'm just going to what Adrian said. Then you enter the team code here, that's 7777. Then click your team. I cannot click it there because I also on the team already. And then you go down here back to the main page. You pull this down. And then you're going to go for something that it may
My
say
tools.
something like my tools.
And
Now,
see,
it could be,
George, here, click that. That's the welcome letter. This is
yeah,
the
here's the
updated welcome letter.
Yep, here's the welcome letter. You see, you want to see how I look like. Here is, you click on the eyeglasses or sunglasses, and here it is. And you can send this link to your new distributor where it says share. And then, of course, you're going to share to the contact. You send the information, and then what happened? He or she is going to get the link right away to the welcome letter. That's very, very simple.
Yeah.
I know it seems that there's a bunch of steps, but it's very simple.
It means after you put the code and you join the team, you go back and refresh page and go back to the tool, you will see that page.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
you do. That's why I show you.
Mhm. So right there. So hit my business at the bottom, Janine, and then hit the very top one where it says team access. And then you put the 777 in there, the code, join team, then go back down to the very bottom where you see that tools section. You'll see a new section that says my tools. Yep.
Oh, you're telling already. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get out. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, Jack, you need to update your app then. So go to your app store and hit update for the new update for the 3 International app. And then here's the North America market. There's different groups here. Okay, so the North America market 3-star will be there. Yeah, ask your team leader. Right now, George and I probably aren't doing anything. Every tool that you're gonna get in there, you're probably not gonna use all of them anyways. You probably just use the welcome letter and some other things. So yeah, when you said, is it gonna joining and becoming part of my team, Shannon's team? Shannon is our team. So everything, I don't know what welcome letter she's using. If she has something different and she has a different team welcome letter, then you'll want to use that. Okay. But for those that aren't using one, it's better to use one than not. Okay. All right. Okay. So my goodness, this was a powerful call. I feel like we got a lot of work done today. Happy Monday, everybody. Back in action. Here we go. Okay. So I wanted to just say a few things. There's 3 things I want to talk about. Okay, real quick, and we'll end with this. The first one is that some of you guys, you're at an in-between. Like, what is she talking about? What does she mean? I'm not in an in-between. Yes, you are. You are at one rank and you're striving for another. You are at one amount of cycles and you're striving for another. You are in where you started to where you want to go, right? And you guys are like, well, I'm here, but I want this. I want to be 3-star. I want to be 3-star pro. I want to be 3-star elite. I want to do 20 cycles, 30 cycles, 40 cycles, right? You guys are in an in-between. There's 3 things that you need to focus on. 1, you need to write out what that goal would do for you. You need to stay hyper focused on when I go pro, when I'm earning 50 to 80,000 a year in 3, what is that going to do for my life? What will I be able to do differently? When I go elite and I'm earning a 6-figure income in 3, what will that do for me? Okay. Obviously, yes, money, honey. I saw Lynn go like this. Okay. Yes, money, honey. Okay. Money talks. Money talks, right? Because it gives you a lifestyle you might not have had prior. So every single one of you needs to be hyper focused on what it takes to get to that next rank. Well, I'll tell you what it's going to take. You're going to do core 3 a bunch of times, and you're going to create a bunch of 3-stars. So you might want to put out some affirmations somewhere in your fridge or somewhere that I am so happy and grateful that every person I onboard becomes core 3 within a week or less. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a 3-star and I've built 4 to 5, I build 4 to 5 3-stars every single month. I'm so happy and grateful now that my team, busts out 3-stars faster than any other team. Whatever gets you excited. You need to focus. Focus, 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 okay? As George would say. It doesn't come out quite like that. We won't let him say that because it sounds like swear words. But you need to focus, okay? All right, so what you're going to do is focus. The second thing you're going to do, okay, is you're going to take action. Know what you want, and you're going to go take action. You're going to open your back office. If you have an existing team, you need to reconnect with every single one of them and find a way to get them excited about going core 3 or better today, not tomorrow. Okay. You're going to reach out to every single one of them and you're going to say, hey, I'm super pumped up. I'm going core 3. Are you core 3 yet? We need to be an example of this. Why? We're building our business right now. Okay. Or you're so close to 3-star. Pull that 3-star report down. Pull that PGV report. You're a pro. You're not an amateur. You're a professional. Okay. So you need to pull that report and you need to find out who you need to be working with. And you need to write down 5 to 10 names of people that you're going to help become a 3-star or better in the next 30 days, not in 90 days, in 30 days. You're going to do it by leveraging the core 3 and getting that knocked out first so that they're getting double paid while they're going 3-star. All right. The third thing is, would you please take a break from your brain, from your negative thinking? Just because you're not where you want to be right now doesn't mean that you're not going to be ever. You're just not focused on enough and you're not taking enough action. And that's okay. Awareness is key. But get rid of that stinking thinking. Well, I haven't done it yet. And I didn't do it last week. And I didn't do it the week before. And I'm probably never going to do it. And oh my gosh, I'm probably not even good at this. Ah! You're catastrophizing an outcome that doesn't need to exist in your world. Okay, you've got to believe. Guess what? Step 1 and 2 will help you believe. Okay, because you will be focused on your goal. You can make a vision board with all the things that are going to happen, that new bike that you're going to buy, that being able to help your, kid with whatever it is that's going on next, being able to go on vacation, earning additional income before Christmas, right? Things like that. Those all need to be put out there right now while you're doing it. And then taking action on at least 1 to 2 things in that day that helps get you there. That's the most important thing you can do, because guess what? You'll stop catastrophizing. Because when you keep your word to yourself, there is nothing more powerful on this entire planet. Hear me when I say that. You cannot perform for others. You can only perform for yourself. The person you're selling is you. And you have to show yourself that you're capable of doing this by taking action. Okay? It's very, very important. I don't get rid of the old stories in your head. I don't care what you did or didn't do last week or last month or 2 years ago. You're done with that. Get rid of that noise. You have to move forward. There is only one way. You're going to stay complacent or you're going to move forward. It's all between here. You got to believe. And the only way to believe is to take action and do those first steps. Know where you're going, take action, get rid of the noise. Now, I'm not saying that you should ignore your friends, your family, your significant other. Like, no, you should be planning to work a little bit every day right now so that makes those relationships easier. Yes? Yeah, that's why you do it. So those are the 3 things I just wanted to reiterate real quickly. That's how you get from point A to point B in the shortest amount of time possible. All right, so keep your word to yourself. If you said you're going to work out for 5 minutes, if you said you're going to work out for 20 minutes, go work out for 20 minutes. If you said you're going to take your Eternal and all of the vitamins in that day, you need to do that before you make a phone call. Okay? Because you got just doing what you said you were going to do, even on a small scale, boom, belief. I got this. I can do this. I'm important. You have to put your oxygen mask on first. Okay, go set those goals. I set those goals. Oh my gosh, it feels so good to look at those goals every day. Oh, they make me feel something. And for those of you guys who've been sitting in any type of negative emotion or negative things that have happened in the past, you're still holding back. You need to attach yourself to a positive place, to where you're going. The future is bright because it's your decision. It's your choice. What happened in the past isn't going to save you in the future. It's going to hold you back. You just need to draw a hard line. Okay, so that's why that's so important. Okay, highlight the steps again. Okay, the first step, set your goals. What do you want? Why do you want it? How's it going to make you feel when you get it? The second step is taking 1 to 2 action steps on those goals every single day. I didn't say 5. I said 1 to 2. It's like atomic habits, right? Okay. And then the third thing is get rid of the stinking thinking. Believe. Even if you feel like you're faking it. Because it's going to take you farther than what you've been focused on in the past. All right. I love you guys. This world is crazy, but that's why we're here together. We want to bring more people into our free enterprise, our crazy world, because it just feels a lot better. Okay. It feels a lot better. Trust me. I have been peopling for days. If you can see this, do you feel this? Like, Adrianne is like, she's just like this. Just like deer in the headlights. I have been peopling a lot. Okay, and I love it. And I do, and I care about people a lot. And there are some people we're going to be able to help, and there are some people we're not. And you don't have time to drag people on your back. When somebody says no, believe them and move on and come back later. Okay? They're just not ready yet. You would want somebody to come back for you later, yes? Yes. So roll them to the bottom of the list and contact the next 5. All right. Okay. Smile big, even if you don't feel like it. I love that. Yes, it's so true. Sometimes I walk into an event and I'm like, I just moved my daughter into college. I flew on a jet over here as fast as I possibly could. I walked in. I barely put deodorant under my armpits and pinched my cheeks. Okay. You know me though. I did put some lip gloss on. I put my lip gloss on and I went in and I was like, hi. Okay. Caroline did it too. You can do it. You can do it. And there's a lot of excited people because you just, say yes and you do it anyways. You figure it out. Keep your promises to yourself today. That's the one thing I can tell you will take you where you want to go today. If you say you're going to call 5 people, call 5 people. I don't care if you even talk about 3. To be honest with you, I don't. Go connect with people. We are in the relationship business. Get a pulse on your relationships. Okay? Something will happen. You will find a window. You will see an in. Like something will happen. You'll be like, oh, I didn't realize Becky needed kinetic, right? I mean, you did, but let's just be honest, she didn't. So that's why you're there. She doesn't even know what it is yet. Okay. All right. Let's go out. Let's make it a beautiful day. I'm really proud of every single one of you. I'm happy that you showed up today for yourself on this call and in real life. Because you guys, my friends, this life is, it's shorter than we think for a lot of us. Time is precious. Okay. So make each day count. All right. I will see you tonight on Spark Global Call, Monday Night Global. Follow the team calendar. Donna, even if sometimes that's not perfect, okay? Don't give up on the calendar. It's there for a reason. And we're going to keep going and making it a beautiful day. We'll just make it a beautiful day. All right, because we're going to do what we said we were going to do. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for everything.
Love you, Adrianne.
I love you too. Mwah. Thanks for sending me that reminder today. That was so fun. I realized I did a big thing once. Yeah.
It was a fun thing we did 12 years ago. Oh my God.
Not wild.
When we did that competition.